Hi there. In this first video, I'm gonna share the event I'm gonna call of what got me started into all this. Try to be brief, although to be honest, sometimes I'm not sure I can, but anyway, if you bear with me there. So I was 10 years old when I heard that the band Kiss was going to take their Creatures of the Night tour to Brazil. I was born and raised in São Paulo. And then at the age of 10, we learned that early the following year, Kiss was going to offer concerts in São Paulo and Rio, if memory serves. And then, now I ask you to remember what it was like to be 10 or 11. Every single kid at school, or most of the kids at school, got into this wave of, being Kiss fans. So I was part of it. We would be drawing kind of the masks and be very drawn into the band and the pictures and all that stuff. I remember I bought, I think it was a poster that folded into a magazine, or maybe the other way around, a magazine that if you unfold the magazine, it became like a huge poster. And I remember looking at the pictures and, blood, Gene Simmons and blood, and an axe as a bass, and a tank or a cannon as a drum set. That was very, very impactful for a young, impressionable kid like I was. So we all got into it, and then, of course, a few remained. I never got out of it. But then, so when they were touring, and they went with the Creatures of the Night tour that was released, I think, in 82. I was 10 in 82. Then they played in Brazil early 83. I think, by the way, I remember hearing that it was one of the last concerts with a mask before they went unmasked. But anyway, I digress. So that was the event that got me into music in general, I'm gonna say. Before that, I remember that the stereo system, the thing that we used to listen to music in, like the record player, there was a radio, and then a tape recorder and player. It was all kind of 3 in 1. That was kind of stored away in a closet somewhere back home. And then because I started to get into Kiss, and then I eventually bought my first record, I had to kind of dig it out of the closet, so to speak. So this event, right, Kiss going to Brazil, and this song in particular, I Love It Loud, was the song that all the kids would be kind of singing around. We would say, this the name, almost as if the name of the song was "Oh," right? We used to joke around, let's sing "Oh." Anyways, so you get the picture, right? So the idea here is kind of to watch the video clip of that song, I Love It Loud. And then I'm gonna add here, somewhere here in the screen, my playing drums, basically. I went to a studio that I have here. I'm a partner in a music place here in Barcelona. And then I went to one of the studios, set up the camera, and recorded myself playing the song just for kicks. Then I'm gonna watch the video and react to it. Of course, it's not the first time. I heard the music just a few times. But the idea is going to be reconnecting to that, the whole thing. And it's funny that if I remember correctly, this video, all of the wardrobe was the one that I got in my memory as the first one I saw looking at this magazine / poster. So everything, so Gene Simmons' whatever, ensemble, the X as a bass, that's all like very, very vivid, and something that definitely made an impression on me. So the idea is to revisit that, and then make comments along. All right, so let's go. Follow me. So let's have a look. I think the clip starts with the family, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a few seconds of silence, right? A nice little family in the suburbs, living their lives peacefully, quietly. They're having dinner, aren't they? Yeah. Having dinner, dad is reading the newspaper, mom's bringing food, very 80s like. Hmm? I wonder what's gonna happen here. Kick drum. Look at the kick drum. So the first thing is the oh, right? I mean, come on. I mean, for a kid, he was like, yeah, man. Something like that. And that's the stage that they went. That's the stage setup they had for that tour, right? I mean, this is a clean version for the video clip, of course, but yeah, it's pretty funny. Now, let's have a look at that for a moment. Look at the ensemble. I mean, what I think they say Rob Halford from Judas Priest brought S&M stuff to heavy metal, right? Then Kiss was around the same time, right? Kiss started in 71, 72, if memory serves. And Halford with his outfits came a little later than that, right? Anyway, it just reminded me of that because the whole thing seems a little bit like, but the X as a bass and the whole the mask and the kind of the evil guy. Of course, Gene Simmons was the member that kind of impacted me maybe the most. So yeah, and musically I think the drums here are very heavy impact as well. For a Brazilian who likes percussion, it's kind of boom boom ba boom boom. It's very heavy, yeah? Very hard solo. minute. Did I see correct? Is that it? Look at the guy. I never saw that. There's a guy. What is this? There's a guy walking in there. Can you see that? Oh, look at that. It's so funny. I never saw that. Then it cut from the guy, just from the production, just ducking there, to Gene Simmons and his boots of dragons. It's funny. He missed. Eric Carr missed a crash. By the way, you were gonna be seeing me playing somewhere here. Of course, I make some mistakes. I mean, there's some parts that I don't do it right. It's just for kicks, huh? Don't judge me. If he can make a mistake and he's the drummer that records it, I can't do it. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, I love it loud. So that was the first song that got me into kind of, oh, there's this thing, rock, heavy metal. I mean, I don't know if I could call Kiss heavy metal, but it was heavy rock, music of the demon. Oh, for a kid, I mean, come on. That was very appealing, right? So that's it. That was just me connecting to that song. Something that kind of drew me into rock and roll. Always loved his drumming. It's very simple, but it's very powerful, right? The mixing here is very, very upfront, but it's nice. It's very nice. So yeah, so that was the journey. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I'll say this again. The idea of this channel for me is to kind of reconnect to some of the music, some of the songs and bands and artists that somehow influenced me. And my idea is to kind of do that. It's a reconnection to myself. Eventually I'll tell a little bit more of my story. What am I doing here? How come I have the studio and all that stuff? And that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you around. Bye.